I'm going to quickly show you how to get onto page 1 of Google just using article marketing. And I'm not going to go into any keyword research here. If you want to know about keyword research, stay signed up to my list and I will take you through how to do keyword research to embed the right anchor text in the links in your articles. Okay, with that said, let's get going. Okay, pay attention. Here we go. This is Nick here. What I'm going to do is type the word backlinks to Google, and you will see that what Google returns is a list of search engine page results, and right at the very bottom here is my site, backlinksclinic.com, and on page 2 you will see my video, which is in fact the video that's also advertising my backlink site. Now just to be very clear with everybody, Backlinks Clinic is my test site, it's my teaching site. It's the one I use to show students exactly what happens when you do certain things with search engine optimization. The method I'm going to show you here is roughly how I got this video and the other site, and my site rather, to page 1 or the top of Google. Okay, so the first thing I would do is I would write an article, and here's an article that I put out today. It's called Essential Add-ons and Strategies for WordPress Blogs, plus 600 reviews of internet marketing products to be published, and that's a real fact. What I am doing is publishing all of my work over the last 5 years for products, internet marketing products that are still available. Up until now I've been doing okay by taking commissions from internet marketers to review their products and publish on various blogs around the net, but also obviously making money by selling products myself. What I've decided to do, given the climate is so harsh, I know so many people having a few problems out there at the moment, is actually teach. I'm using Backlinks Clinic to do that. I'm also going to be putting the reviews on there. So the method I'm teaching now is how to use articles to actually get yourself to the top of the search engines. What you do is you write an article, give it a title, put some kind of interim headers in there, for example, about me, over 600 reviews, easy to use, organized directory, and you need an article of about, in total, 300 words. Okay, just write out the article in 300 words. This should take you, if you're a good writer, probably about 25-30 minutes to write this. Now, what you then do is you need to do what is called spin the article. Okay, and by spinning, what we are doing is writing variations on each sentence in the article and giving the article distribution network we're going to submit this to little signals that we call delimiters to say, I want you to choose at random anything that is between these two squiggly brackets, this one and this one, and is separated by these little curly blocks. Okay, and so if you pick up this sentence, for example, plus 600 reviews on internet marketing products, starting with WordPress blog essentials, what the machine does is says, well, okay, I see that sentence, oh, there's a squiggle there, well, I'll look along and pick another one at random. Now, second thing you need to know is that this is level 1 spinning. In this particular title here, you will see that I have got more delimiters, these little square brackets, and this tells the article distribution machine to randomly choose one of these words. So I'm spinning synonyms here within the sentences. Okay, so now what do is when I've done this spinning, and spinning an article of about 300 words, which is what you need, about 300 words, you've got to do more than 300, not less than 300, should take you about an hour and a half, so 2 hours to get an article together. If you're rich enough to get somebody to do it for you, then go ahead and do it. Right, okay, next thing I want to show you is, just flip over here, back to Google. I want to show you the article in its final published state before it goes out to the network. Now notice a few things that are going on here. The title of the article is 1356% rewritten. I wrote 22 variations on this particular title in the method I just showed you just now, and the body is about 280% rewritten. And you should aim for, in titles, about 1000% rewritten, and the body being more than 100% rewritten if you want to do a really good job. I'll just scan down this so you can see the finished article. And here I've got a video, and here's my article with my links in it. Link there, and link there. So this article, in this particular machine, you can put in 1, 2, 3 links and a link to a YouTube video. Okay. How do you do this? Well, what you do is, inside this machine, you cut and paste your spun article, and here you can see it here, from my notepad file. A little bit slow because the video is running. Here's my article. Okay, so I cut and paste and put it into this editor here. And then what you do is you insert links. So if I take the last link, for example, give you a really good example. There's a link inserted. There's 3 links inserted. Well, why the 3 links? Well, you're allowed 3 links in the article, but these are 3 links within 3 spun sentences. And what I mean by that is that I've written out the article sentence here 3 times, and I put a link in each sentence. The article machine is only going to show one of these links at once. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Here's my spun title. It's going out on August the 9th. In here would be all of my titles. And then the final thing I do is I add what's called tags. And these tags are to tell the blog owners that this distribution network will send the articles to what's generally this article is generally about. The final cool thing is here I've added a YouTube video link, as you can see, and whenever that link gets displayed, the anchor text will read backlinks, backlinks clinic, or get more backlinks. Okay, so what we're doing here is we've created an article that links to a video that's got tags, that's got links within it, and all we're going to do is send it out to this marvelous network that I'm going to share with you in an email quite soon. And what this does is it just runs, and this article will find itself onto the network, and before you know it, you're going to have links to your site. Now that all sounds very straightforward. There's a little bit more work you have to do. So here's my article, and it's one version of it, and you will notice as I scroll down that this article has been put into this article machine in a category called Internet and Businesses Online Traffic Building. Now, no surprise that when you put articles into this system, you can choose which categories you want them to go to, and I'll just show you that now. Oh, actually, while we're up here, there's this title I told you about. Remember, we could vary the title. This one's got backlinks clinic in it, which is obviously pointing to my video on YouTube. So here's my article spun and inserted into my article machine together with its title. There's one more thing I want to show you is in this network you've got something really cool. Look at all these different categories that you can submit your article to. So what I would generally do is I would submit this article to a range of categories within this article distribution machine. My article would end up on lots of different blogs in lots of different categories, and as a result having links in it, all linking to my site. Then Google eventually will index these pages, or hopefully index all of the pages, and you'll create a lot of backlinks, and before you know it, you'll be up in the search engines. So all I would do then is, when I've done this, is hit the word publish, and we'd be good to go. And that is how you do it. It's as simple as that. So what I want you to do now is just wait for another mail, and you should see in there a link to this article network, and all you've got to do is sign up, and then if you've got any questions, just give me a shout. But there are lots of tutorials in there. I suggest you watch them first. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful.